So I'm going to go and get your mussels and oysters.
Yeah.
For mussels.
Mussels.
Oysters for our lunch.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. Do you need anything else?
Yeah, lobster.
Lobster, langoustines.
Yeah.
Scallops.
Some langos or scallops, yes.
Be bankrupt again in no time. Oh, they're nice. Are these off Pizza Menai?
Yeah.
So these are literally grown down the road on the Plasnewydd estate. His name's Sam, just set up. Some lovely spring onions.
Sibes Sam. Call them Sibes.
Sibes?
In Scotland.
Sounds like an STD.
Yeah, well. You expect that. You're fucking idiot.
I feel like with this episode, we're just gonna have to run it as is. Otherwise, you wouldn't see Tony in any clips.
If we beep them all out.
You beep them all out. I'll do some cooking one day. Save a job for us to when so I can do a little.
Please don't cook.
I want to do a little.
No, please don't cook. You
you
do what you do.
He gave me oysters last night in a bad stomach.
The further away from the kitchen you are, the better.
Do you know what you're doing, To?
No.
Are you sure? Need to up yet?
Fuck no.
He's in the shit again. He's just always in the shit.
Hi folks, I'm here helping Ellis with the shite as always. Once I get my blackmail pictures done, never come here again.
Another GBM chef. He's got his own little private chef going on up in Edinburgh.
Has he got any
He's got
restaurants?
some sauces. No, not anymore. He closed his restaurants, and he liked to rub it in as well. He said I closed them at the right time.
Yeah.
It's like thanks, Tony.
Yeah. When there was money in the game.
Yeah, when there was money in the game. Yeah. Right, I'm going to get your mussels.
Fuck off.
So as per usual, turn up for the day's work, and I get kicked out the kitchen, and Kes just makes me go on his errands. Right, do we go to the veg first or to Sean? Because we know Sean will talk for ages. It was lucky really because he was in mid-process, so it was, I was lucky to get out of that one. But in all seriousness, we've done a brilliant video a few years back, a bit about Sean and the mussels. If you head over, you can check it. It's over here, over there, down there, wherever I decides to put it. But you can go and find out more about the Menai mussels. And it's an important ingredient to us because it's our closest ingredient. So Sean's literally down the end of the road here, about a mile if that. The best tidal mussels.
He's probably the longest standing producer that we've worked with over the years.
No, he is. I think
Kind
he
of
is.
consistent.
Yeah. So we've always had a really good relationship with them, haven't we?
The product's so good as well, you know, the oysters, the mussels. He has got it really down.
Yeah. Knows his onions or mussels. Tony's also brought down some Scottish ingredients. You have this real medley of like heritage ingredients, very Celtic story going on, you know. You go again. Yeah, we all that local produce in, and then we had to fly over to Four Seasons. Dole now, isn't it? Yeah. Get some top-ups. Ailing us out the shit out.
When you're working with local produce as well, and the small producer, they're not always able to kind of provide the quantities that you need.
And then that's where it's like you go local produce, and then if you can't do that, can you do local business? I've got a camera with me. What do you guys like with cameras? Have a little look through there. Gotta put high fits on through there. I managed to get Kelly out in front of the camera. She pretended to be all shy at first. Come on, Kel.
Yeah, it's nice to see a little cameo.
It's nice because it's like behind these little businesses as well are these are the people.
Yeah, well, Dole's not really a little business, is it?
No, but it's taken over what was total produce, which was Four Seasons. But what stayed the same is the team which is inside there.
And your BOs.
Me BOs. Kelly sorts us out all the time.
Right.
Nice one, kid.
Yeah, if you need anything, let us know.
I'm really excited today because Liam's gone and ordered all the new signage for the Marram, like nice big, quality signage. People can see the space. It should look absolutely brilliant. Going off what he said. So yeah, exciting. Can't wait to get there and see it.
I just remembered that this is the one where you set me up like a kipper, isn't it?
I didn't set you up. You set yourself up.
Yeah, I feel like I've been hoodwinked here. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful.
Well, I got told I went to get the mussels, and Ed goes to me, Liam's got the signs. So I was just excited to see our new signage.
Do you know what I've just realised? We're not actually open today. Look at that. Nobody's gonna fucking see it.
There's nothing wrong with the signs, really. I was glad to see we had, well, I didn't say see them, it took me a while, but knowing that we got some signs, I was happy with that.
Does anybody know where the parking is?
I was expecting like a new sign on the front, I'm not gonna lie.
You know, I was talking to someone the other week about the importance of having the frontage, you know, having the tables and chairs set out,
Yeah.
even if there's nobody using them. They came up here and he was like, do you know your old Marram sign is still leaning where a sign should be? I had an email off a customer last week and they said they turned up for coffee and they weren't sure where to park. And the wife knew that we had to park on the field and the husband didn't believe her or didn't know where the field entrance was. So they had a tiff. The wife ended up crying and he went home. So this is to stop the shed of tears.
You got the signage to help other people's relationships. And I think that's really kind. That's hospitality through and through.
True. Yeah,
You know,
but
I don't think you were
the
thinking-
signage weren't about here's the Marram. The signage like here's the car park.
Yeah.
Okay. I do think arriving somewhere is probably 80% of the stress of going somewhere new. You know, I know when I go anywhere with the family, it's like that arriving is where we're going to have the arguments. And I don't know if this one board is going to solve that. Oh, someone left the football. So this is the hidden entrance to the car parking. Which to me is pretty obvious. I'm happy with that. I think that makes all the difference. And we can make it bigger and wider. We might have half a chance of people seeing it. Do you know what? I saw the football on the football pitch.
Yeah.
Half flat. And I didn't have my football boots on. But there's just something that there's a calling of a football on a football pitch. It's like a sign from the universe. Like, if you leave it, you're just putting your finger up to the universe.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
just
Yeah,
like,
it's addictive,
it's
isn't
there
it?
to be kicked. I was quite embarrassed by the attempt.
Was it bad?
I took a shot and it went about half the distance required. I think it did go in on the second attempt, but I'd have to go to VAR.
Too old for this head.
You've missed all the action.
You just missed a nice little clip from Kez.
You actually did.
Kez responded to somebody saying, to a spelling mistake, oh, potato, potato.
They have to then say it like that in the way it sounds in my head, because I spelt it potato, potato.
You've used the wrong veg. Or
I
salad.
also use potato, not tomato. Lemons and oranges.
What do you do? One rice, 2 water. Or what is it? What's the miss?
The sheet gets so it's just on top.
Okay, yeah. So you just cover the rice.
Full of rice.
Yeah. That's so handy, isn't it? Actually, bacon rice.
It's called pilaf. It's not what I've come up with, it's just one of these things that we use.
Tell people at home. So pilaf rice. You know, for those you can do this at home. So what you do? You put the rice.
Yes. No, we've sorted off cumin seeds, ginger, touch of garlic, onions. Then we put the rice on, coat it with all the flavoured oil. And we just cover it with just a little bit of vegetable stock. And that one's done.
So you're just covering it until you reach the top of the rice.
Yeah.
Hey, go diddly-o, 20 odd minutes.
Yeah. We just check it, then you take it out, you leave it to sit.
Which is the key to everything, don't you think?
Yes.
Everything should rest.
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 Rest the food. Everything, whether it's a vegetable, the rice, a piece of fish, a chef.
Not ice cream.
Not ice cream. The technique Tony used with the rationales was great because that's a great tip for banqueting as well.
What was that? Oh, it's stopped on now.
Yeah, okay.
It's like a souffle.
That's what I have to cope with.
I like the get up, Tony.
Thank you, sir.
Well, entirely that.
Good chef.
Right, dollars.
And Marram, Tony and Marram. It's important for people who are coming to put on an event, to people who are taking part in the event, is to take a pinch of the Marram.
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 Eh.
Is it It is isn't it? Marram. I think it's
Huh?
Why?
No.
Yeah, it's always why Marram. Why? Why?
What does it stand for?
The Marram. The Marram.
What is Marram?
So Marram is when Edward I built Balmoral Castle, he created Newbury. This is like hundreds and hundreds of years ago. And the first trade to come out of the village, they used to collect all the sand dune grass, which is the Marram grass,
Okay.
and weave it into baskets and trade it.
So
there's
grass.
so here there was a book called the Marram Grass Walks, and there's a Marram Grass statue down there. And they used to weave the baskets, and you go left out of here, and ferry it over to Carnarvon, which was the trade route.
Okay.
So it was like in the Marram grass walks, we like, oh, here's one for you. Marram grass, you know what? You know why? You know the actual definition of it. Well, if you Wikipedia, it says Marram grass designed to thrive under tough conditions. Is that right? Yeah.
I was speaking to Geo Mon last week. Anglesey is a UNESCO heritage site around the geology of the space. If it weren't for the impact of the dunes, the Marram grass kind of coming in to stabilise all that, that would just be called Freds.
Their extensive systems of creeping underground stems allow them to thrive under conditions of shifting sands and high winds and help stabilise and prevent coastal erosion. That's what I'm here for.
So hi, welcome Tony Singh! Everyone's done one, yeah, it's the first time I've said everyone knows what they're doing and everybody's known what they're doing. Should I share what we're doing? I'm eating words already. We've got 100 in tonight, no cancellations. Every single chair is filled. So we've had a bit of a chat about how we're going to welcome people in, and how we're going to get seated. If you need a push, you can kind of holler me back in and I can give you a push.
Yeah, we help each other. That's why we're a team.
That's what, we're a team. Looking at that.
Coaching's my job.
Yeah. That's the best one we've had yet, Marius. That's the best quote so far. Each event that you do, you're always learning from the previous one.
Yeah.
But you kind of hit a stage where it's not about learning for the necessity of putting the night on. It's like, how do you start then developing it, you know? It's just about practicing the communication to kind of nail Saturdays. You know, we know that Adam's he's got an extra couple of courses, maybe a bit more technical. He's not doing the share and stuff, so it's going to be a bit more hands-on. Is he doing the share and stuff?
Sharing chicken.
Okay. Is it?
Putting the willies up as for Saturday already. It's going to be
Preparation.
great. Both are going to be great.
Preparation.
We're smashing it now.
Yeah.
It's great.
Okay, I apologise everyone. Anyone else? Any questions?
I'm just going to relay what Tony said to me. We're here for a good time and not a hard time.
Like it.
Good time, Tony.
He's not died, by the way. He is.
Pal Warderman. So was brilliant, yeah. She was
Amazing.
awesome.
Yeah.
And Jack was Jack.
Good as new.
The final.
Yeah, I said that. Potato.
It came down to a lot about kind of how we brought people in on this one, how we brought them in, how we were able to guide people who hadn't been before. You know, how much time and attention can you give people when you've got a few more people in the team?
Yeah.
So as guests arrive, you can have a little bit more of a slower thing with them, a personal kind of welcome for them, get them comfortable. Then you get a bit more time then to just spend a bit more time with people, which is the main improvement that you can do really. The more time you spend directly with the customer, the more you can improve.
Tony Singh.
Fantastic. Good evening, everybody. Thank you for coming along. I'm having a fantastic time in North Wales. First time I've been here. Loving it.
What's really nice at the minute, we've got all these different cuisines and techniques, produce coming in. So we're learning loads. And so we've got Tony, again, Scottish Indian background.
Hagai. The crew of haggis. Hagai.
Counting 101.
Pop in.
For us, it's great because it just reinforces the fact that food, it's not one way for everything.
Yeah, it's
all
a
the time.
prescribed thing. You know, like in a place like Liverpool, you can have 20 different ways to make a scouse.
Exactly, yeah. So it doesn't have to be wrong.
Yeah.
I think that's the issue. People are always quick to jump at. That's the wrong way of doing that. You know, it's like, whoa, relax. It's not the wrong way, it's just like your way. These chicken breasts getting
Sharp. Pardon?
Yeah, I don't want to work in here.
Yeah. Richard.
I'm not talking to you now.
Yeah, we're not fucking listening. So we're going to start off with haggis. Who's not had haggis? You know what it is? It's a sheep's nightmare. All the bits they kind of use, they chop up, stick it back in the stomach, and we make a lovely sausage out of it. They tell ghost stories about it around sheep campfires, you know what I mean?
I really like Tony's events. I loved kind of how passionate and energetic he is, how entertaining he is.
Yeah.
Anyway, he cares so much about the food as well. You know, he's got so many stories. You know, about the origins of his food and
150 different varieties of dal in India alone. Anyway, they have legumes and lentils as a staple as well as some form there. But what we've done is we've made a turka dal.
he thinks about who the customer is and what he's trying to do as well, which is really nice. You know.
Well, I think that's something we both have in common is like we like the sort of historical nods.
Yeah, he really went into depth on that.
The next course is chicken tikka masala. There's no such thing. So you've got the story that was invented in Glasgow you've got something where a restaurant said somebody came in, they had a chicken dish. It was too hot for them, so they put in Campbell's tomato soup, creamy tomato soup. That might be true for that, but the dish that you're going to have is based on Murg Makhani, which is a Mughal dish of butter chicken. So it's for the Mughals. It was people with cash who didn't want tomato soup poured into their sauce. So it's really rich. It's got a sweetness. It's got fenugreek. It's lush. So please enjoy.
Yeah, another good event. Really kind of maxed out team, which just made it easier and more fun as well. And everyone seems to enjoy themselves.
Yeah. 100 covers, done well, sold well. Maybe we need to up the ante to like 130 next year.
Gonna need a bigger tent.
We do need a bigger tent, yeah. If you'd like to fund a bigger tent.
Going to do a little in-between Q&A because we know you all love a Q&A. So, we're going to keep it sensible. I will pick the questions and Tony will answer them. Okay, so...
Truthfully,
Yeah.
I looked after him in jail. Honestly, I felt bad for him. Had to look after him. He'll never mention it. It's okay. Pardon? Oh, in a good way. No, we met Cooking with the Stars. That was it. Until I didn't know who he was. I went, who?
It's quite funny when Cooking with the Stars because whilst you're in the show, you're just on the judging panel and then you sat around a lot watching the other chefs, so you need that banter. So we had a good laugh, you know.
Yeah, I can imagine it'd be good.
Well, we all did, to be fair. You know, some good characters in there. You know, you had JC.
So you had Rosemary there as well?
Rosemary was there, yeah.
Gentlemen.
As a proud Scotsman,
Yes.
what's your tartan?
Well, there's a Singh tartan, there's a Khalsa tartan, there's a couple of Sikh clan tartans, so I can wear, or any Scotsman can wear, Stuart, Royal Stuart, but I've got kilts made by Gilly Blackwood. Hold on, I'll strip. Yeah, so it's a modern kilt, there's no sporn in its pockets. It's all about the pleats. It should be deep enough to cover up to your knuckles. So that's when it moves, it's swish. Like we've got a panna cotta set with a little bit of spiced rum. We've put on the Scottish strawberries. I know you've got fantastic strawberries here, but my neighbour's a farmer, he'll kill me if I didn't bring them down.
So there we have it. Another one done.
Another one bites the dust.
Another one bites the dust. I really liked Tony's energy, you know, we were able to bring that in so we could kind of focus a little bit more on the guests as they were kind of joining us. You know, Tony was the perfect guy to like...
He hosts the room as well a bit, doesn't he? So
yeah.
and that sort of...
It married up nicely, that. We got our size.
Yeah, well done, well done.
Yeah, thanks.
Could we get better ones next year?
That'll be progress.
Yeah, open the video.
Yeah,
You
bring
get
the-
panoramic view. We'll zoom into one of them.
Yeah, man. If you can work it up, we should.
If you would like a chance to win Tony's home bargain sauces,
Speak to Tony.
speak to Tony, but subscribe anyway.